Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Quant price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Quant chart, which at the time of this recording has managed to break above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart. We have also managed to break above our key area of resistance at around the $133.2 mark. We have also continued to gear up in a movement that has continued to obey the Elliot structures, where we have fully maximized our minimum target areas to the lower side in the formation of these larger Elliot wave count 2. And I still believe that whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of this massive bounce to the upside in the formation of these higher Elliot wave count 3. And before I get further into the technical analysis and also give you my next price targets to the upside in the formation of these wave 3, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership, and allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a quick recap of what has been happening, where you can see that Quant, after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market in a movement that had been obeying the Elliot wave structures, where we saw this ABC corrective structure giving us a low at around the $40.1 mark, and after seeing the bear market low, we started this massive bounce to the upside obeying the Elliot wave structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in blue, having the wave 5 giving us a peak at around the $229 mark, and also completing a larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 1, whatever we expected next is this corrective structure in the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2, where we also expected to see this ABC corrective structure giving us the low for that higher Elliot wave count 2, where we have seen this ABC corrective structure giving us the low for that wave 2 at around the $94.4 mark. And after seeing the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2, whatever we expect on the long-term scenarios is that massive bounce to the upside in the formation of these larger Elliot wave count 3, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of these wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $399 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting this higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside to do. And in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3, which is also an impulsive wave, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation within the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 3, and I believe we are seeing such a movement, where you can see that after seeing our low in the formation of that wave 2, we saw that 1-2 setup, and after seeing the 1-2 setup, we started an Elliot wave structure having that as the first wave, giving us a peak at around the $165 mark. And after seeing the high in the formation of that wave 1, we started a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, that gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which is a target area that lies between the $133.1 mark and the $126.6 mark, and that is the minimum target area that we have fully maximized, giving us a low at around the $126.7 mark. And I believe that whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of this massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $229.4 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that wave 3 to the upside to do. And in the formation of this wave 3, which is still an impulsive wave, I'm also expecting to see another 5-wave structure in formation within the formation of this wave 3, where I'm expecting the wave 5, which is a microwave within the formation of this wave 3, to fully maximize our target areas and also fully maximize the formation of that wave 3. And I believe we are seeing such a scenario over here. And if I zoom in so that we can see that better, you can see that after making our low at around the $126.7 mark, we saw that bounce to the upside, giving us a peak at around the $148.2 mark in what I'm terming as the high for that wave 1. And after seeing the high for that wave 1, we started a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, that gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.78, which is an area between the $137.2 mark and the $131 mark, which is an area that we have fully maximized. And right now there are chances that whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of the formation of this wave 3. And before I sketch out my minimum target areas to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, I want to give you a candlestick pattern that is in formation over here. That is a good indication that whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of that move to the upside. And you can see over here we saw the formation of this long wick to the lower side, which is an indication that the buyers were getting stronger and the sellers are not in control anymore. And that's the reason as to why you can see that Quant has continued to gear up, giving us a break above the 20-day MA and also a break above our key area of resistance at around the $133.2 mark. And given that we continue holding above those key areas here on the charts and maybe also see a retest of that key area of resistance over here, and the retest is in and a success, then there are chances of continue gearing up in the formation of that wave 3 and sketching out my minimum target area in the formation of this wave 3, which is a microwave within the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 3 right here in yellow. I can use the trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave, to the high of that wave 1, then drag the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $163.2 mark. And once the high for that wave 3 is in, then we can expect a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 4, then continue gearing up in the formation of that wave 5. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. And once this retest is in and a success, then we can also battle out our key area of resistance at around the $147.9 mark to fully maximize our target areas in the formation of this wave 3. So we need to continue watching the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, and also our key area of support at around the $133.2 mark, which at the time of this recording we are trying to battle out. And the moment we see a retest, maybe on the lower time frames, maybe on the 1-hour chart, then that will be enough confirmation that Quant is back into the formation of that wave 3. And also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported. On the RSI, we are trading at around the 49 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices in the formation of that wave 3. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bullish cross, and we're also seeing an increase in the buying volume here on the MACD, which is a good indication that the buyers are getting stronger. And the MACD also supports the formation of that wave 3 to the upside. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.